What's going on, good people? It's Guru from High Caliber Firearms Training, and tonight I want to go over 3 huge safety concerns that I'm seeing at the range, whether it's public, private, or even private property. All right, so the first thing is I'm seeing a lot of people not wearing ears or eyes, so they're not using eye protection or ear protection. So this is a huge concern. Now I get it. Some people are going to say, well, in a self-defense situation, you won't have time to grab ears, or you might not have time to grab eyes. That's true, but this isn't self-defense. You're intentionally deciding to take a risk with your eyes or with your hearing. And for those of you that think that you can train your ears for gunfire, you cannot. If that gunfire is starting to sound a little less loud to you, that is because you are going deaf, and that is not reversible. So let's not take risks that we don't have to take. Put your ears on. If you're inside, it's probably a good idea to double up, inner ear and over the ear. If you're outside, not so much unless you're shooting something that's a really, really large caliber. So that is huge. All right, and these aren't in any particular order because safety is paramount no matter what. The second thing that I'm seeing a lot is people taking pictures and losing muzzle awareness. So let's say I'm at my favorite local range. This is downrange. My targets are here. Pew, pew, pew. I'm done shooting. I'm excited. I want to pose with my instructor, friends, or whoever. So I'm standing like this with my target so I can pose, right? That's a huge issue because now I'm pointing the gun at someone to my right or left, depending on which way you're standing. And the only place you should be pointing your gun, especially at an indoor range, a public one, is downrange and not to the right or the left. All right, so let's make sure we're not losing our concept of safety just to take a picture or record a video, because that is a huge issue. All right, so speeding along, the third thing, I'm seeing a lot of brothers and sisters shooting outdoors, which I love. You know, I'm a huge fan of outdoor shooting. However, we're losing awareness of our firing line. So what does that mean? So let's say I'm shooting right here, right? My targets are downrange. There should not be anyone in between me and the target if I have a gun in my hand. If I have a gun in my hand, there should be people maybe along parallel line with me, people behind me, absolutely, but not anyone that's between me and the target. That's called being downrange. That's a huge safety issue. That also includes the person recording or taking pictures. It's a huge safety issue. If someone needs to go downrange to fix a target, do whatever, everyone that's uprange of them should put their guns down. If it's on a table and you have a pistol or a rifle, you should magazine out. Make sure you check your chamber, slide open or bolt open, chamber open, whatever. Down on the table, point it straight down range. All right, at that point, you should call a cold line. Everybody should step away from their firearms and nobody should be touching a weapon. All right, now I do get it in some cases where people have rifles slung, then rifles should remain slung and nobody should be fucking with the controls on the rifle at all. All right, best case is always to unload those. But I'm seeing a lot of that online, and anything can happen. We're all human, no one is perfect. But if you start violating these concepts of laws, which are there for a reason, then someone's going to end up getting hurt. And that's not what we want. That's counterproductive. But either way, if you have any questions, let me know. I know some of you are going to say, but I don't care. Y'all have a good one.
I know about, give me the 14, when it's 14, we kill 14, what you know about, AR-15, the class 16, making us the start steam, what you know about, EM-16, yeah, you're 16, the clip 16, what you know about, EAK-47, the 9 and the Mark 11, what you know